It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Broncos and the Bills. Coming up next.
It is a snowy afternoon in upstate New York as you get a look inside Bills Stadium in Orchard Park. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Denver Broncos. Welcome again, one and all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Brandon Gaudin on hand alongside Charles Davis. And yes, the storyline here, the weather, snow, and more of it expected as this game continues. So how will that impact how this one goes?
Can these teams ignore the distraction and the strangeness of playing in a snow game? Because it actually affects the crowd as well. That big roar you get is often muffled when there's a snow game. And the second part, what's the footwear you got on? Does that fit the turf you're playing on? And how will it handle as things get a little bit slick?
Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both. And at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. A first carry now. This is Johnson. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Allen going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. From midfield, here's Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll check this down to Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Allen now on 1st down. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. On the give, this is Singletary. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. On 2nd and 7. Allen, quick hitter here. It's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Touchdown, Bills! Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their 5'11" quarterback from Wisconsin by way of NC State, and that's Russell Wilson.
And similar to his nickname, Russell Wilson has a dangerous mix of skills, the ability to throw from the pocket and extend plays and throw on the run. Not to mention an absolute winner. Usually has his team in the playoffs competing for Super Bowl opportunities.
They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
What you got? Huh? What you got? Huh?
Now it's Wilson. It's his running back, Melvin Gordon. Oh, a solid stiff arm. It's an open field. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. 2nd and 2. Here's the backup now, the former Badger, Melvin Gordon. And he gets him a little bit closer. Takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run for it. It's Gordon. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Deep in the red zone, seemed like they had their mind made up that that was 4-down territory, and now they've got it inside the 5.
I like the way you looked at that because you're thinking just like a play caller and a head coach who gave the play caller that authority. It was 4-down territory. They went for it, picked it up. They didn't get the touchdown, but what a great consolation prize. A new set of down.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Melvin Gordon taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw. Allen finding Knox there, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, Johnson takes to midfield, but no further, just a yard there. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A reminder, coming up at halftime, while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box, we'll be sending you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. 2nd and 8 coming up. Allen now looks to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davis. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. On play action, Allen. Man open, here is Crowder. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. To the air, Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Gabriel Davis there to make the grab. And the Bills have taken the lead. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. And they've got just over 50 seconds to go till halftime, so they can try to put something together if they want. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And out across midfield down to the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson. He'll drop this down to Williams. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. So we've reached halftime here in Orchard Park, where the Bills taking the lead into the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Bronco offense ready to begin this 3rd quarter play. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is Gordon. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. Open man, he completes it to Jeudy. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 38. Wilson. Right back to Jeudy, and it's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. On 1st down, Wilson. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do. but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. To throw again on second down. Allen. Dancing to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to fourth down. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. Even with the nice move, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
It's a first down and more for Davis. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Right back to Davis. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back now in Buffalo. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the fourth quarter. Run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. The kick by Bass is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. And Denver getting set to take the field. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Wilson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. The Broncos on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Wilson. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. 7 yards, the pickup there. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And this is caught by Williams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the draw, here's Williams. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now Wilson. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And this score will stay right where it is. And they've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. Singletary to get the drive started. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
That's not good. Check. 47 the mark, boys. 47.
They go right back to Singletary. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll try to run for this with Singletary. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Game in hand, the offense takes the knee. 2nd and 11 now. From the gun, a run for Johnson. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November. Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. But there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.